Hi Gemini, so I'll jump straight into your reading, and if there's anything else you feel you need to know about, including a list of the card decks I've used for your reading, then you can find all of that information and much more in my descriptions box and in my pinned comments below. Cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but do try to keep in mind that it might not be your story at all. It could be someone else entirely different that you, Gemini, is dealing with, and equally Gemini, if you just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. Okay, right, so your card for the month is Delight. So this is all about giving yourself permission to feel joy and happiness. Okay, some of you might have been quite sort of secluded. I'm not talking like socially. Obviously, a lot of us have been really secluded over the past, year and a half. I mean emotionally, okay? Some of you have been really emotionally secluded for quite a while. So this energy is all about giving yourself permission to come out of your shell a little bit more and to give yourself permission to feel joy and happiness, okay? Spending time with others in whichever way you feel is best for yourself. It can also be about spontaneity as well. So with this one, avoid signing any kind of documents or making any promises at this point in time, okay? Because things can change quite quickly. Obviously avoid making promises that you can't keep. There's this overall feeling with this one that you might become really, really busy quite unexpectedly, okay? So that's interesting. Now, given that this is a love read, and we have this out in your love read, this can indicate really good news that you weren't expecting to hear as well, okay? Right, so we'll start putting your tarot and we'll ask really specific questions of whoever it is you're dealing with. And the first thing we're going to take a look at is how they're seeing you at this time. How is Gemini's person of interest seeing Gemini, please? Okay, right, Eight of Wands, Sagittarian energy, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's Pisces energy. Wow, okay, so whenever we see the Eight of Cups reversed, it can indicate Gemini. Someone or something that you gave up hope on is making their return, right? When it's an upright, it's the Lord of abandoned success. When it's reversed, it means something's coming back round towards you, Gemini. Something is coming full circle, and it does pertain to communication and action with that Eight of Wands. Again, you can see in this card, it's very unexpected, all right? So it does have the potential to take you off your feet by quite a lot. And then the King of Wands, Leo energy, right? So someone sees you as a go-getter, someone who knows what they want when they see it, they know how to get it, quite confident. Now, the cards in tarot, as you'll know, are not gender specific, okay? So it doesn't make a difference if you're feminine, masculine, fluid, anything, right? It genuinely doesn't make a difference. This is just, just the polarization of the energies that you're currently embodying, all right? So you're currently embodying the decision maker, the go-getter. This is someone who has got a lot of fire to their soul, right? And this is how someone's seeing you. Now, there is an element of giving up with something with this Eight of Cups. So I will have to clarify this. Why is the Eight of Cups reversed, please, for Gemini? Six Six of Wands reversed, okay, because there was no progress with something. That's Leo energy. There was no, there wasn't a reward. It's like you were putting a lot of time and effort into something that quite simply wasn't getting anywhere. And Five of Wands, yeah, more Leo energy. It caused a bit of an internal conflict for you. So this is weird because it is a love read. So you might have walked away from a connection that you felt was a dead end. Okay, so yeah, you did the right thing for yourself in that moment. You walked away, you focused on something else. And we're seeing that it's almost as if they've suddenly realised that you're not around anymore. So they're coming back round, they're circling back towards you, which it is going to cause more internal conflict for you, because you're going to be like, shit, I thought I was over this. I thought I was done. I thought this was a done deal. And then all of a sudden, it's going to throw you back into that sort of Five of Wands energy. Really feeling sort of disconnected from your own intuition. You know, it's that kind of abruptness. Okay. Let's sit in their heart space, please, toward Gemini. It's in their heart space. Thank you. Okay, Page of Cups, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So yeah, I do feel that this one is about an apology. In their hearts, they genuinely feel like they do owe you their version of what was going on for them, why they were being so emotionally immature, and an apology. Six of Swords. Yeah, this is absolutely someone from your past, Gemini. It genuinely is. The Six of Swords is Aquarian energy. So this individual, they could have betrayed you in the past. They certainly made you feel like you were not good enough. And Page of Wands, 2 pages, yeah. It's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. This person, whoever it is, when they come back in towards you, Gemini, they're going to do it in a way that is quite flirty. It's quite light-hearted with the Page of Wands, very cheeky as well. I feel that your apology will come at a later date, but it's like in their heart they're just trying to keep things light-hearted and friendly. Why the Page of Cups, please? Why Page of Cups? Thank you. Judgment. Listen, everything about this energy is about someone from your past coming back in towards you, Gemini. Judgment, that is Pluto energy. Scorpion energy. Please do keep in mind as well, any of the zodiacs that I shout out, it could be a zodiac that you're dealing with, or these could be placements somewhere in your own chart, okay? So do use your own discernment, always, always, always. With this Judgment, I mean, look, 8 of Cups reversed, 6 of Swords, Judgment. Everything about this is unexpected communication from someone from your past that you were just literally banging your head up against a brick wall trying to get anywhere with this person. Let's clarify that Page of Wands. Why the Page of Wands, please? Thank you. Justice, Libra energy. It did come out in reverse, so yeah. Whoever this is, Gemini, they're saying that they know that they were unfair to you. They're certainly trying to... it's like they're trying to fix things. They're trying to fix things between you. Okay, what actions will they take toward Gemini, please? Four of Swords, Libra energy. Okay, so that's reevaluating something. What actions will they take toward Gemini, please? Okay, Three of Wands. It's Aries energy. Ace of Coins, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Emperor. Divine Masculine or Aries. Gemini, you're dealing with someone who is so utterly wishy-washy, it's unreal. I'm starting to get really annoyed with whoever this is that you're dealing with, okay? They're unable to make up their mind one way or the other, and it's manifesting in such a way where you genuinely feel like you're being led down the garden path to another dead end. That they are so utterly confused themselves that what they're actually doing is they're causing more confusion for you. I don't like their energy. In their current mindset, I genuinely do not like their energy. They're just too wishy-washy. You need someone who is way more decisive than this. It's like 1 minute you think you're getting someplace with them, the next minute it comes to a grinding halt. So you do the logical thing and you take yourself out of the situation, you build yourself up again and all the rest of it. You get yourself to a certain plateau with your healing progress, and then before you know it, they've come back in towards you with all the, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, I know what it is that I want now. You get so far with that, and then all of a sudden they do a sharp U-turn again. It's very off on, hot, cold. It's too wishy-washy for you, Gemini, and I don't see how this sort of situation is going to be beneficial for you. I genuinely don't, okay? I have to say it as I see it. You're needing someone who is way more grounded and stable than this. These 2 pages as well makes me very suspicious as to whether or not they're using children, if there is any, as an excuse to come towards you, pull back, come towards you, pull back again, right? That was really bizarre. So the cat just ran. I don't know if the microphone would have picked it up, but the cat just randomly started destroying the bedroom, just completely out of nowhere. I do feel, Gemini, that those pent-up frustrations, I don't think anybody would blame you for wanting to punch a wall when it comes down to dealing with this individual. Like, for real. You're going to need to find a healthy outlay for these frustrations that this individual is causing to build up within you. All right, it is really, really unhealthy. On one hand, you're going to feel happy that they've returned, but on the other hand, it's going to be the same cycle repeating. So you're going to end up back in the same situation that you were in a couple of months ago or a couple of years ago with this individual. Certainly, judging by their actions towards you, Gemini, they've had time to think with this Four of Swords, okay? That they've had time to introspect. That they are very, very slow-moving individual. It's a sloth, so it kind of speaks for itself. Yes, you could well be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they could have that in their moon or Venus. Quite likely Venus, with this being a love read. Okay, and Venus is all about relationships. So that they've taken a considerable amount of time to decide what it is that they're wanting for their future. Unfortunately, though, you have been dragged into this slow-moving energy because, as I say, they're so indecisive or undecisive. I do need to clarify these Ace of Coins and the Emperor, though. Why the Ace of Coins? Thank you. The World. fixed energy. So it's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. It's also Capricorn because it's ruled by Saturn. Now, you could live at a physical distance from this individual. I feel strongly that this is more about how you just think really, really differently from them. Can you clarify further, please? Thank you. 5 of Cups, yeah. Mars in Scorpio energy. I mean, what can I say, Gemini? That's literally regrets, feeling sorry for themselves. I genuinely don't know what this person's issue is or has been. I'm not seeing any indication of that other than they've just been completely unable to make a decision and stick with it. And in the meanwhile, you were trapped. You were absolutely trapped by this one's inability to decide either way. And it's almost as if now, because you're in a better place, all of a sudden they're coming back towards you. But I am seeing that they're coming back towards you with the same sort of energies though. So this is going to be a really difficult decision that you have to make, Gemini. The energy at the bottom of the deck, 7 of Coins. This is Taurus energy, patience, diligence, hard work, perseverance. It is also the card of you reap what you sow, okay, because it's all about harvest, right? How patient can you be? How patient can you be expected to be? You know, how... I think if we had this out in your read before, Gemini, it's like, how long are you actually expected to hang around and wait for someone else to make up their minds? 7 of Cups, they're just causing more confusion. Yeah, 10 of Swords. And the 4 of Cups under there. Yeah. Honestly, it's like you get so far with this individual and then they just miss the mark entirely. Very, very frustrating. Okay, right, we're going to try and move out of that and we'll pull you some clarifying cards. I'm genuinely hoping here, Gemini, that you're going to meet somebody new, like for real. I genuinely hope that for you. Kicking it. In control, talented, driven, kicking bad habits, trying to score, team player and accomplishing your goals. Yeah. Oh. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception and focusing out. And at the bottom of the deck, coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savouring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Okay, so I see you being really reasonable, Gemini, with this individual, especially as well, given everything that they've put you through. I still see you being totally and absolutely more than reasonable with them. Okay, it's like they're coming back in, they're asking you for a conversation. Either you or they are suggesting going out for a coffee or something like that, so that you can talk on neutral ground. I see you listening to whatever it is that they have to say, and through that conversation, Gemini, you're going to click that actually that they're saying the words, but that there's no energy behind it, you know. So it's like they're putting on a good show. They're really putting on a good show. On the surface, yes, it would appear that that they've finally changed, and you know that they're able to stop keeping you stuck in this really weird situation. But as I say, that there's no momentum behind it, there's no force or energy behind it. It feels flat. It feels like it falls really, really flat. So you're going to be carefully analysing, watching closely everything. I feel as well with this particular combination that your senses are heightened, and it's not just going to be the things that they're saying, but it's going to be like their body language and everything else that goes with it that gives their game away. So it's almost like they're trying to convince you that they've matured, that they've grown up and all the rest of it, and actually they haven't. So, it's interesting. It's for Gemini, please. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so it could be that they have some kind of addictions. True love, this is a romance, a lifetime. And at the bottom of the deck, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That's weird because we didn't see any kind of indications of that going on in your reading. You know what this could be? This could be that you gave up on whatever this situation was and you focused on your finances and career instead. I am very suspicious, Gemini, and I'm wondering if you're going to meet your true love through your career. I'm very, very suspicious of that, just with the way that these cards are coming out. So Gemini, please. Thank you. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember that love is the greatest healer. Okay. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship for it's truly sacred. At the bottom of the deck you've got healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed in this very moment. Criticising one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. And deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do it feels right. So, Gemini, whatever you feel is right for you in this situation, you're going to have to trust that, okay? Because this is coming out really 50-50. Some of you, I do see you giving this individual yet another chance and seeing if you can make it work. And for the other group of you, I don't see you putting into this situation. I really, really don't, because they're just too wishy-washy. You're not down with that wishy-washy energy. You're just really, genuinely not down with that at all. It's like you've got places to go, people to see, things to do. You know, you've literally got better things to do with your time. Okay, so you've got two healing messages. You've got 21 and number 1. Exposed and revealed and earth magic. So we'll do the usual rule of 3. We'll take the healing message from the creator of the deck, your second and most important message from your own intuition while you're looking at the card, and then your third message through my intuition. Okay, so with the exposed and revealed, the key concepts are healing shame, the imposter syndrome, letting go of self-condemnation, freedom from past unresolved wounds, focusing on your self-worth, and the underlying beauty in rejection. That's spooky, really, really spooky. Okay, it says when you experience shame, you don't just feel that you've done something wrong, you feel like you are wrong or that you're fundamentally flawed. Know that life loves you and the universe doesn't make junk, only magic. However, many social interactions, especially online, are steeped in distorted, unhealthy ways of expressing pain by shaming. Here is the way out of this. See shame as the heart-wrenching cry for help that it is. Consider whether you could have been triggered in the outer world by unresolved issues that matched all of your inner pain points. If somebody is shaming you, perhaps you have triggered them. How miserable they must be to expend their energy on such toxicity. They are drinking poison while hoping that you get sick. You cannot love someone out of their shame. You can only show compassion for them and yourself, set healthy boundaries, and refuse to fan the flame. Look upon shame as an opportunity for growth, evolution, healing, and freedom. With this in mind, can you let go of your attachments to control? Admit that this emotion isn't something that you have power over and surrender it to a higher power. There is a sacred quality to the vulnerability inherent in admitting you cannot do this alone. When you allow yourself to be laid open this way, you gain a beautiful new perspective. Then the healed shame has infinite power of the divine to set you free. Wow, I think that one pretty much speaks for itself there, Gemini, to be completely honest with you. Some of you could have done absolutely everything for that individual and it was thrown back in your face, and now they're coming back round. Pay attention to any kind of emotional blackmail, okay? Don't allow them to emotionally blackmail you. And number one, okay, the key concepts with this one: being grounded in nature, the quiet dark place where all things begin, where essence is first ignited before manifestation, knowing that you're part of the earth and she is part of you. Earth magic speaks to the intrinsic relationship that you and all living things have with the consciousness of the earth, also known as Gaia. Imagine the oak tree that begins its journey as an acorn, gathering the life force energy it needs from the earth so that it can sprout up from the ground. Because you're part of nature, you follow the same cycle of manifestation. Everything that you are, your evolution, and the successful manifestation of your dreams begin below the surface of consciousness until an idea comes, conviction takes hold, and something meaningful can be planted. Be still for a moment, quieten your thoughts, and imagine anchoring your energy to the sacred quality of being part of this living earth. Do this mindfully to connect to this divine intelligence with the power to create the perfect form from the essence of a tiny spark of life. Indeed, this is miraculous. This message now is about trusting the seeds that you've planted in your fields of dreams and trust that they're in good hands. The earth is a conscious divine source of love that is doing its part on your behalf, so slow down and drink in the beauty of your life right now. Wow. So yeah, abundance, manifestation, the seeds that you have planted are growing. More importantly, when I look at the combination of these two coming out, it's like, do you remember when I said that when you listen to this individual speaking and your senses are all heightened and you're going to see through the BS for exactly what it is, right? I'm feeling that this combination is indicating that most of you, not all of you, but most of you are going to release this connection entirely, release this individual entirely, because they're just not, they haven't genuinely changed. They're saying that they changed, but they haven't genuinely and absolutely changed, like for real. And I do see you starting again with this earth magic. I see you planting seeds in a new situation with someone new, quite possibly as well for some of you. I do feel that this entire read is all about closure. So Gemini, please. Okay, right, so we'll take the one that flipped over, because if I was to try and read out half the deck, I would literally be here all week. Right, so you are blessed regardless. Every experience enriches us and those around us in some way, regardless of what we achieve or don't achieve, do or don't do. All is a blessing in one form or another, and nothing is a mistake, for all serves a divine purpose and all is blessed. Wow, you're blessed regardless. So whichever group of Gemini that you're in, this situation is going to work out for your highest good. Whether it's where you going back to this individual or moving on with someone new, you're blessed regardless. And what a beautiful message that is to get out of your reading. Right, so for those of you who are easily offended at swearing, then this is one of the sweary decks. If swearing's not your thing, it's okay for you to switch out now, okay? It depends on what cards you get out. Not all of them are like it, but some of them are quite brutal, right? Om shakalaka, let your freak flag fly. So be authentic, basically. Namaste, bitches. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Wow. It's a beautiful read, Gemini. Really difficult energies to navigate through, but nonetheless, such a beautiful read. So that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in the descriptions box and in my pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.